London is one of the oldest cities in the world. Now it is also trying to become one of the smartest. If the River Thames was its first network, now it's the data network into which everything from the electricity grid to the sewers to the roads will be connected. In the smart cities of the future, buildings will turn off the lights for you, self-driving cars will find you that sought-after parking space, even the bins will be smart. In the city there is now a network of recycling pods, which not only collect rubbish, but also display real-time information.
So in the mornings it's telling you are the markets up or down, so the pods are reaching out to the London Stock Exchange and getting the latest data. In the evening they're telling you which tube to take home, but also in an emergency those screens can be used to provide really important information.
The bins haven't been without controversy. Recently it emerged that they were collecting anonymous Wi-Fi data and the company was ordered to turn the function off. It denies that it was snooping on people's personal data.
I think the story became very much that these pods were following people around, where in fact what they were doing is every 3 minutes they were seeing how many total Wi-Fi devices were walking past them.
Whether Londoners like it or not, they've been giving away information for years. The smart cards that allow people to access the transport system have been collecting the movements of millions of commuters. Those running the city hope that the technological revolution that has made the data collection possible will also provide answers to worries about privacy.
The main thing for us, though, at the moment is around throwing open the doors to the data that we have and then providing more and more of that data and waiting to see what the private sector, frankly, develops from it. So if you look at transport, we've created a huge mass of data from Transport for London. We've thrown it open. Just doing that has created 450 transport apps for smartphones, and we get about 25,000 hits a month on the data alone.
As part of its Smart London plans, the city authorities are releasing official data. It means that developers can come up with new ways to make life in the capital easier. The Mayor's office has already collected this data on a wall of iPads developed by academic Andrew Hudson-Smith.
I think Smart London is about the small two-people teams that can make apps. It's an interesting shift away from the slightly control room take, which a lot of other cities around the world are being sold by the big firms. I think the power is coming to the people now via live, open data. And the interesting thing...
One of the projects undertaken by Dr. Hudson-Smith and his team was to collect a weekend of London tweets, which gave his researchers a completely new understanding of the way the city works.
It's the first time we've got a real-time view of what the crowd is up to. So we can see where the major transport hubs, the time of day, the ebb and flow. We can see how an urban heartbeat works. People need to understand that whatever you tweet or any social network, it can be collected by anyone. So we can get your username, your geolocation. If someone tweets, we know where you are.
London is at the beginning of its smart city experiment. The challenge now is to find ways to harness that data whilst also protecting Londoners' privacy.